This is our first breakfast. Well, you're in Italy. Tell us what we're doing here.
Oh man, we're having the time of our life.
That's right. We landed last night. You and Keith came directly from the States, and I came from Spain, and we rented a car and drove here last night. Tell us about dinner last night, Keith.
It was an exceptional experience. Wade was responsible principally for ordering all of the food. We just started asking them about things that we liked and we remembered, and they were very, very accommodating. They made us what we asked for. We didn't even look at the menu. Food was delicious, and the atmosphere, the ambiance was great. All in all, it was a beautiful first evening together.
And today we're on our way to Brindisi. Brindisi is the town near San Vito Italy, where the base was. And so we're going to meet some old Italian friends there. I think tomorrow they were at the base with us. And so I'm looking forward to a nice little drive with my brother, some good conversation. I think it's about a 4-hour drive. No big plans. The watch is out the window. We're just taking it a day at a time.
It was started in probably 1750 something and finished just before the American Revolution, 1774. Napoleon Bonaparte was here. There was a king of Naples who became the king of Spain.
So this is antipasta. We have 10 different dishes. We've eaten 3 or 4. We have Tilde, Francesco, Guademon. Where are we at, brothers?
We are on one of the main drags at Foot Locker.
Oh.
In Brindisi, USA. Brindisi, Italia. Bella Italia. And loving every minute of it.
Yes.
All we need now is a third cappuccino.
eating while they want our first pizza. It's amazing. Good idea.
We are standing in front of the old San Vito Italy Air Station, where we were stationed in the 1980s. If you look out here to my right, they call it heat element cage, otherwise known as a flare 9 antenna.
We played soccer over here on this field to the right.
I've got a picture of you in action.
It was an elementary.
That's an embarrassing picture.
You like that picture?
No,
You
I
were
don't.
wearing your glasses.
They're called birth control glasses for a reason. They were little black plastic military issued. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So what memories does this conjure up for you, Wade?
Well, I remember going through the cattle cage to get into the compound. You always had to go with your ID card, and you had to pick up your ID card as you went through the gate, and then when you got to the building, you had to punch in a code to get in the building, and then there were like 3 doors when you went in, and you had to have a code for the door that you were going to get in, and then you went in there, and then there was a Navy squadron that was in there, that was in another room that you had to have another code to get in there. I worked in that facility. My job, I was a radio technician, so I maintained the equipment that Keith used to do his job.
What memories does this conjure up for you, Keith?
Oh, walking to work, working shift work, and I remember that the guards were so good that before you'd actually get to the entrance to the gate, they'd pull your badge. They had numbers on the back, and they'd just check your face, and a minute before you actually got in front of them, your badge was already there and ready to go. And that was a point of pride for them. And I always said to those guys, "Well done, well done, well done." You know.
What was your job here?
I was a Russian linguist in the compound here at San Vito. We'd sit at what we called a rack. There were radios that we tuned and did everything from listen to the Russians inside the Soviet Union at the time, and also listen to the cosmonauts that were in orbit, copy what they were saying in Russian, translate it, record all of that information, and send gists of what we copied back to the National Security Agency at Fort Meade, Maryland, for further analysis. We kept track of what was happening in the Soviet space program, as well as the Russian Air Force.
Well, I was a young whippersnapper.
Yes, sir. Amen.
I was an accounting technician, so I spent the office paying all the bills. But I got to meet anybody who was coming new to the base or leaving had to go through my desk, and I would assign them a control number, and they would use that number to make outgoing phone calls to the United States. And then I would bill everybody based on the Italian operators' report to me of which control number called which numbers and so on. So it was a good job. I used the old key punch, so I'd get all these little manual written notes that had a control number, where they called, what number they called, how many minutes they were on the phone, and how many lira the Italian government was going to charge us. I would add all those, I would punch them in, a key punch, make all these stacks of cards, take them over to the data center. They would run them and give me a report, and it would have the totals of each, basically a bill for every single person. I would cut along the perforated edges and put them in everybody's mailbox. That was my job. It was great. A lot of great memories.
42, 43 years later.
Careful.
We are in Carvino,
And what happened?
and nothing is open tonight.
All the restaurants are closed.
We would love to have gone to El Gallo de Oro, but they do not exist any longer.
Yeah.
But we are going to try to find a location on our way out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, today is Saturday morning. We've got a 5-hour drive up to Miscellaneous, which is on the Amalfi Coast. And we have a Wadi Mo in the back. Hey. Otherwise known as Wadi Abdul Mohammed, I think. Yeah.
Abdul Hussein.
Abdul Hussein. And we have keys. And we have beautiful country road here that we're driving to. So yesterday, Brindisi was amazing. We had a nice dinner out and enjoyed learning about the history of Brindisi. Very nice. And this morning we will do mostly driving, and in the afternoon we'll update you on our new place.
Yes, I got to know that it's been easy. God's work is the we create that. Aside from the back, stress the ending. All the need they try to set me. We don't be left back. I'll be good. You can run and hit the off the board that your soul's a paper. No, this hand around now.
In the spirit of our documenting our trip, Guatemala, tell us where we're at.
We are in Orano, Italy, on the Amalfi Coast, and we got to our villa. It is absolutely perfect. It is the epitome of Italian beachfront villa. And it is
He's gone. We lost him. He's gone. Where are we at? It's our own private entrance over there. Lots of little restaurants right there. Outdoor shower in there. That's actually very, very nice. Go in the kitchen here. Beautiful kitchen. They modernized everything. Look at this. Nice breeze coming through. Oof. That's hard to beat, eh? Come on. Another nice window to look out of. We got the third room here. Keith Jackson. That's his room there with a nice window also. So yeah, I think this will do. Okay. Okay, maybe.
Forleo restaurant.
Like right on the water.
Right on the water. Peter Weller's recommendation of
Beautiful
the restaurant
place.
as well as the dishes. It's a double pasta dish, one with the yellow tomatoes and one with zucchini. They are both awesome.
We're a little early for dinner, but this place evidently is going to be packed tonight. What happened? Because I don't see any food. We were supposed to document part 2.
Well,
what happened?
We got so excited, we couldn't contain ourselves.
Yeah,
What happened?
couldn't contain ourselves.
What do you mean? What did you
As
have?
soon as the plates hit the table, the food was gone.
Oh my goodness, that's even empty. Bottle of wine,
The
empty.
recommendations were definitely excellent. This was a fantastic dinner.
We have come from Nerano and are currently standing in the marketplace of Amalfi, where we're going to spend about the next 2 hours. We'll have lunch and then head down to Positano on the way back to Nerano. Beautiful weather for walking. Yeah, we intend to enjoy it. We are in Amalfi, the city of Amalfi, having a nice time of shopping and eating. We had pizza and antipasta, and we still have time to do a little bit more shopping before we have to be back at the boat at 2 o'clock to go to Positano.
Positano.
I present to you el Coca-Cola. I present to you the lemon with the mouth. Hola, ¿cómo está? It speaks el lemon pache. Look at that business. Alright, and we have the Diet Coke with the ice. It's extra with the ice.
Cafe gelato.
Cafe gelato with the watermelon loose, Wada Hussein, and potato chips for the lemonade. He likes it very much. We speak Italiano now, so I have to go for the arrivederci. Mwah, look at the boat.
Well, we are up here, Wade and I, at the Pineta di San Constanzo. It looks like a small church. We'll take a look at it in a second. But it has a surround view of the ocean behind us here and in front of us. This is the Amalfi Coast on this way, and that way is Naples and Vesuvius. Wade, you want to come closer? You see the city of Nerano, where we're staying, and the house with the green top is ours. We'll show pictures of that. But that's the little town we're in. There's a number of these crosses all around this little fenced area. If you keep going to the left, you see the island of Capri, way over there behind that mountain. And then this right here is what looks to be an old monastery. It's very small. It's got a cool little bell. And if we pan over this way again, you'll see Naples and Pompeii and Mount Vesuvius in the distance.
Here we are at Maria Grazi's. We ordered a appetizer
We've eaten it before we documented
because we were not hungry. So as they set the plates down, they could not get them on the table before we started grabbing them. We forgot to take pictures.
Keith is still eating.
That is like a fried pepper, stuffed pepper, but not a spicy pepper.
Is it good, Keith Jackson? Is anything that you're eating good today?
Outstanding, yes. Thank you for asking.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, and we are wearing our matching hats.
Matching shirts.
Yes, we will get pictures of that later to prove to the world that we in fact are triplets.
Triplets. We are triplets.
While them on serving the goodness. Oh, look at that. Woo, doggy. Goodness and goodness. Keith, tiene buena pinta, no? It has a good painting. Yes. It's a Spanish thing. Yes, look at this view. Why not? Why not, gentlemen?
Why on earth not?
Why on earth not?
The restaurant there, but don't.
Wade, what is this? What is this called, young man?
Spaghetti Siciliano.
Unbelievable. What do you think, Keith? Tiene buena pinta? Is it looks very good? Vladimir and I are about to jump in the, is it the Adriatic? No, the Mediterranean.
Deep enough to jump?
Definitely deep enough to jump. Jump out a little bit, but you can do it. Do it, baby. Show us what you got. Show us what you got. Look at that. Beautiful water down there. Crystal clear. All right, Vadimos. Une, due, tres. Go for it, baby! Doesn't that feel amazing? It's not cold, what a baby!
This is our last day in Murano. It has been an experience that will live on as unforgettable in my mind. The infamy associated with
Why are you laughing? I thought it was so poetic and beautiful. What the heck? Your face is turned.
I have no idea. Seriously.
We came off the interstate.
We're here. We are here. Hole in the wall that is like an elegant cave.
Keith, what did you order at Casino?
Antipasto and linguine, actually.
Molto bene. And you?
And we are having, of course, some antipasta. And I ordered swordfish.